Dude, dating is about to change in a massive way and is never going to be the same again. Think about it. Social skills are at an all-time low. COVID draw us apart. We don't go out. Our jobs isolate us. And because of this, approach is about to become the new gym. And the men that realize this, the ones that are ahead of the curve, are going to be able to get way better results. They are going to be able to have their pick of the dating options. But unfortunately, for like 90% of men, they're going to get left behind. Unless they adapt, they're going to end up single and lonely forever. And let me show you how this is going to happen. Because back, around the 80s, we went through something similar to this. We swapped from working manual labor jobs that required us to be quite fit and healthy and do that kind of day-to-day work that would have kept us in good shape. But then we swapped to like information-based jobs. And what happened because of that? Well, there was this divide that a significant portion of people became unhealthier than ever. They become overweight, obese, and just generally unhealthy. But then some others, what did they do? They became deliberate about their health. What do? We go to the gym, we go to rock climbing. And because of that, we ended up having the fittest group of people ever and the most unhealthy. Now, flash forward to now, what is happening that's going to cause such a big problem? Well, our social skills and relationships have also been stripped out of the workplace, largely due to the pandemic, everything that went on with that. It took us away from each other and isolated us, and everything else in modern day has done the same. But in the same way, we lost our health and well-being when we swapped away from being manual labor jobs. Everybody is losing their social skills, and the knock-on effect of that is that people aren't able to form relationships anymore. They're not able to take the risk required to go speak to that girl over there and start up a conversation. So what's going to happen? The same thing is going to play itself out again, where you'll have some men that do the deliberate practice. They go to the gym, they put in the reps, they go out and approach. They're able to talk to women on their day-to-day life, and they build up this skill. And for them, dude, like the world's their oyster, because they're going to have a skill set that so many sort of Gen Z men coming through, the software engineers that I work with on a day-to-day basis, who are brilliant men in their field, but are lacking basically like 1,000 reps of social interaction. They don't know how to do basic cues of flirting with women, communicating, building connection, because they never had to. In the same way that a guy doesn't have to lift boxes anymore, doesn't have to do manual labor. Like, it's the same situation playing itself out again. And it's going to cause this rift between the men who are deliberate and take time out of their day to practice these skills in order to live a healthy life, and that other group of men, who I'm sorry to say it, are facing like extinction. And this is an idea that I took from Dr. K, the healthy gamer guy, so full props to him. But he has said the modern dating crisis is purely natural selection. I think I believe him. I think that's what's happening here, that we've evolved to such a point where there's creating this kind of like men who have and men who have not. Unless you want to be left in this category of men who have not, then it's going to take learning approach. It's going to take going to that social event. You're not really sure if it's for you, because it isn't optional. Every study ever talking about longevity and health and happiness and satisfaction comes down to this: your close relationships. And if we lose that skill, well, what happens when that guy comes around who has that skill, who is able to make the girl laugh, make her smile, connect with her on a deep level? What are you going to do then? And that's why it is so essential. And I get it, it's scary, but it's going to be worth it. It's the same fear someone who's skinny would have stepping into the gym for the first time. That is you stepping onto that high street and being brave enough to go speak to the girl. And if you're wondering, where on earth do I start? How do I even begin approaching? Well, I have the answer for you, right? There are simply only 5 habits you need to introduce to your life. Really simple and easy ones that can get you way ahead of 90% of men, so you don't end up in that bunch that are going to end up, for lack of a better term, extinct. You get to end up in the bit like the other portion, the smaller one that has all the success, that has their choice of relationships, that gets to be happy. And if you want to know what they are, this video includes those 5 habits you need to not get left behind and start to build the relationships you've always wanted.